Hi, thanks for tuning in to WFRE's Hometown Hero. I'm Dianah Gibson, and this is brought to you by Overhead Doors of Frederick. We have got with us today a very special guest, actually two. We have Corporal Ben Wilson and Howie. And Howie is he's a comfort dog, right?
Yes.
I think he likes my toes because he just sniffed them. Do you like my pedicure, Howie?
He loves to smell everything.
Yeah, well, tell us a little bit about what you do and what you do with Howie. How long have you been with Frederick City Police?
Coming up on 13 years.
Wow, 13, that's a good number. Mm-hmm. Play that in the lottery.
I don't gamble at all.
Yeah.
My wife does, no.
But okay. I'll tell you what, as far as like winning the lottery or winning something wonderful, you've got Howie. So what do you do for Frederick Police, and how does Howie kind of fit into everything?
Yeah, so I supervise our crisis response team and the assistant supervisor for our downtown unit, director patrol team. And Howie, we got him back about a year ago. He's from Hero Dogs. And the goal for Howie is to provide emotional support for members of the department. And then he also will go out to mental health calls for service or calls where, we're dealing with children that he might be beneficial in, or like death investigations and stuff like that for support for families and stuff like that.
Can Howie sense maybe when something's off with someone, maybe they're feeling a little bit down, or is he just such a happy-go-lucky guy? You kind of see him coming down the hall and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to love him.
Pretty much everything, yeah. So he knows kind of like when somebody's upset, he mainly goes to him, and then he wants to play all the time. Aww. So kids really enjoy him. Sorry. Kids really enjoy him. We went down for a federal courthouse in Baltimore, which he did a really good job at with providing emotional support for some victims. So he's very beneficial. So
with Howie, you take him home. He lives with you, right? Is he like other canine dogs? I know sometimes they have to keep them outside in a different area because they jump up on things. Does Howie do that? Or is he like, I'm going to snuggle next to you on the couch and sleep in your bed? About
50-50.
Okay.
So he likes to play. We let him be a dog when he's at home. He loves the pool. If I open the gate for the pool, he is in the water.
Nice.
But if the kids are at home and they're just hanging out watching their iPads or something like that on the couch, he's right next to them.
Oh, I love that. So what got you into wanting to be a police officer? Because you've been doing this for 13 years.
So I think I had a neighbor that was a cop when I grew up. He actually was a pilot for Trooper 3. And just talking to him a lot, seeing him go to work, I was like, that's kind of cool. And I don't know, I guess I just went that route with it. It was just always interesting to me. So
wonderful. So you are a Walkersville High School graduate. And when you were in school, what things did you get involved with? Any sports?
Yeah, I wrestled.
Okay.
So I played a little bit of football my freshman and sophomore year. And then I just focused on wrestling after that.
And then after you graduated high school, was it right into the academy?
No, so I worked at the hospital. I thought about going the medical field. So I was an ER tech for a while at the hospital, and I did security at the hospital. And then I went over to the sheriff's office at the jail. I did 3 years at the jail before getting hired by the city.
Okay. And so a typical day for you, is it Monday through Friday? Are you on call? Is it more like 7 days a week? How does your schedule work? Because you have Howie, and I can imagine that he is very in use with so many situations that you come in contact with.
Yeah, so I work predominantly Tuesday through Friday, a 10-hour shift. And then we're technically on call for the downtown unit. And I tell everybody that if I'm at home and I'm off and they are on a call for service and they think he's beneficial, I'll come in to it. But predominantly we're in the office. I attend a lot of meetings, sit on mental health court. I am the lead coordinator for the department and stuff like that. So it's more or less we go out to calls for service just when people call us.
When you first started with Frederick City Police, did you think, okay, I'm going to be on patrol, or did you have this vision, I want to work with K-9?
I wanted to work with K-9. I wanted to do drug work with K-9s. I wanted to be on our drug unit, which I spent a little bit of time on. But I didn't see this side of it, the mental health route, which I really enjoy. And obviously, I like having Howie.
I know,
think
he's so calm now. So. He's chill. He can stay here all day. So I know you said that you have daughters. How many daughters?
2.
So you're a girl dad?
I am.
Okay. Do they do your nails, hair? I mean,
Yes.
well, you know what I mean. Put things on your head.
Yeah, we play. I don't dress up, but they do my nails. But we do like tea parties and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a girl dad.
Yeah, and you
love
know, that is the best thing because they're going to remember that forever. So the craziest call situation that you've had with Howie so far?
Nothing crazy, like out of the normal. I think like the most beneficial one that we had with him was, I can't go into too much detail with it, but it was he provided 2 days of emotional support for victims that had to testify in a trafficking case.
Okay.
So.
And he was absolutely supportive and
They
wonderful.
loved him.
When people see you walking down the street with Howie, do they think support or do they think drug sniffing dog?
I think initially they think like drugs or something like that, but a lot of people come up there and ask if they can pet him. I'm like, absolutely. Like that's his whole job is just to provide emotional support and make people's day better. So.
Wonderful. And 5 years from now, where do you see yourself with Frederick City Police?
Hopefully, I don't know. Keep getting promoted. Hopefully, a sergeant or a lieutenant at that point. So.
And at the new police building, because I haven't been in it yet, but do you have your own office? Do you have a cubicle? Do you have like windows and things like that?
Yeah. So I have a penthouse corner office, which is really nice.
Do you really?
Yes. Because I was
way,
under a
like
parking
right
garage.
at the top?
Yes. Yeah,
Love that.
I share the office with 2 other people, Sergeant Brown and Officer Brian Snyder. I said I was going to give you a shout out, so here it is, bud.
Yay, there you go, Brian.
So he's our air support officer. So Frederick City Police just launched the DFR program, Drone as First Responder program.
Okay.
So we actually have a drone on the top of our police department that will launch and go to calls for service. So I share the office with those 2 individuals, and it's a corner penthouse office, which is really nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
You said DFS?
DFR, Drone as First
DFR.
Responder. Yeah.
I thought it was donuts, first responders.
No, that would be good though.
But you know what? It should be. You do eat donuts while in uniform, right?
I try not to, but yes.
Okay, I was going to say,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you? I hate that stigma. You enjoy your donuts, but I am so happy that you brought Howie in for us, and such a sweet boy. How old is he?
He is 2. In October, he'll be 3.
He is 2 years old? Hi, baby.
He wants
You
to
are
play.
such a big guy. Well, you can take him out in the field. You can run around. When you run with him, does he like kind of drag you, or can you keep up?
Oh, I can't keep up with him.
Yeah,
No,
I
he's
don't
got
know
way
if
too much
anybody
energy.
can. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for being our hometown hero.
Thank you for having me.
Howie, thank you for being our hero, baby. And you've been watching Hometown Heroes, brought to you by Overhead Doors of Frederick.